How are you guys doing today, man? I hope you all had a magnificent day, a magnificent afternoon, and a magnificent evening wherever you are. My name is Joku, man, and I'm here to say challenge equals growth. That means up the only way to go. Stay blessed and continue elevating, beautiful people. We just finished chapter 5 and the last wisdom talk, and we're going to continue to chapter 6. Chapter 5 talking about the difference between thinking and thoughts again, and how it's not what we're thinking about that is causing us suffering, but that we are thinking. That may sound confusing, but hey, let's continue with chapter 6, man. They probably talk about something, a better evaluation of it all. And the title of chapter 6 is How the Human Experience is Created. The Three Principles. Yeah, here's a quote by Sydney Banks. If the only thing people learned was not to be afraid of their experience, that alone would change the world. It's powerful. It's a powerful quote. At its fundamental level, the human experience is created by these three principles: universal mind, consciousness, and thought. These three principles work together to allow us to experience everything we do in life. And if one of the three is missing, we wouldn't be able to experience anything. These three principles were first discussed, these principles were first discovered by Sydney Banks, and now I have the humbling privilege to share them with you. Understanding these three principles enable us to know how we can alleviate ourselves from our suffering, but allows us to create from source. Universal mind. Universal mind is the intelligence behind all living things. It is the life force and energy that is in all things. It is how an acorn knows how to grow a tree into a tree, an acorn, bro, the way this paragraph is written, how the planets know how to stay in orbit, and how our bodies know how to heal itself when we get a cut. It's how our bodies know how to self-regulate and keep us alive without having to manually do everything, like breathing and beating our heart. The intelligence knows that how to do all things, and is in all things. It is called universal mind. Wow. Let me reread that paragraph. The intelligence that knows how to do all of this and is in all things is called the universal mind. Many people call this God, infinite intelligence, the quantum field, source, and other names. This is where thoughts come from, as well as everything else in the universe. All things are connected by universal mind. There is no separation between anything, and any time there seems to be separation between things, it is merely an illusion of our thinking. When we are connected to the universal mind, we feel whole, fulfilled, filled with love, joy, peace, and inspiration. It is only when we begin thinking, believing the illusion or ego, that we block this flow of the universe mind and begin to feel separated, frustrated, lonely, angry, resentful, and depressed and fearful. Universal consciousness. Universal consciousness is the collective consciousness of all things. It is what allows us to be aware that we exist and aware of our thoughts. Without universal consciousness, we wouldn't be able to experience anything. Our five senses would have no use because there's nothing to be aware of. This is what brings to life, brings things to life, and makes them perceivable to us. Universal thought. Universal thought is the raw material of the universe from which we can create from. It is our ability to think and create from the energy of the universal mind. Without thought, we would have nothing to be aware of. Thought is like the DVD that contains all the information for us to be able to watch the movie on the TV. The TV and the DVD player is like consciousness. Interesting. It allows us to have a mechanism to bring the information on the DVD to life for us to be able to watch and experience the movie. The electricity that's needed to power the DVD player and TV is like universal mind, in the sense that it is the invisible energy / force that connects and power all things. It is the source from which everything can work and function. So the collective consciousness, or the source, also known as God. And I always believe that that's the energy that lies within us all. I mean, well, the book clearly states that, but not too many people are aware of this. And I don't know if this book ever go to a deep dive of the source and the collective consciousness, but we quite literally have the power of the universe in our minds, and literally thinking, like, literally that's how we create from it. Knowing that certain words can trigger this universe too, like, literally defies the reality around you. I am that I am, for example, is one of them, and by far one of my most favorite manifestations. But knowing that the three principles of the universal mind, universal consciousness, and universal thought. So mind, consciousness, and thought. Once you realize the liberation within understanding those three elements, you'll be that much closer to freedom. And this is a purpose I follow behind. I believe this is my purpose, to let everybody know this as well. And this is how I will, at least in my opinion, will break the poison within my family. Once I rise above all of these challenges and achieve the success of my brand, which is challenge equals growth, it is just simply open up doors beyond your wildest imagination. And that's the journey I'm taking. The goal is absolute liberation from it all. And that is a complete understanding that challenge does equals growth. So you never really lose in life. You always win, because you're constantly just absorbing information to be better next time. And time is only relative. So that's it for today's video, beautiful people. Like I always say, man, challenge equals growth. That means the only way to go. Stay blessed and continue elevating, beautiful people. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, my beautiful people, thank you for coming to today's Wisdom Talk. Peace.